Alright, thanks for taking a look at my review on the Huawei Ascend. This is the Cricket version. I had the phone for about 3.5 months now. I've dropped it a few times, so you can see the little scratches here. It's held up really well. The plastic cover has come off a few times when I've dropped it. I actually recommend getting the protective cover for it. It's a very light phone, fits really well in the pocket. I really like the size of the phone. Here on the side we have the micro SD slot, and with the phone you actually get a 2 GB micro SD card. It's upgradable. I think you can go all the way up to 16 GB if you want to put a lot of pictures and video on there. You have the power on and off button here on top. At the very top of the phone, this is where you're going to charge it. You have your USB power slot, and then you have the 2.5mm headphone slot. The standard size for the headphones would be 3.5mm, so it is that smaller size. The Chinese here, the people from Huawei, actually give you the headphones if you want to listen to music on Pandora. Download that for free on the Android market. If you want to listen to your downloaded MP3s or for hands-free talking, you can do that. It actually has, Blu-ray. It actually has Bluetooth, like most phones. So I actually hook it up to my car and use the car's Bluetooth system that works really well. And on the other side here, you have your volume toggle. You have the dedicated camera button. See the camera here. It's a 3.2 megapixel camera. Downside, does not have a flash. Takes really decent pictures in the light. I've taken a few pictures in some dark restaurants, and they didn't turn out as well. They're decent, they just didn't turn out as well, of course, as the ones outdoors or in good lighting. I'll go ahead and turn it on here. It's a 3.5-inch touchscreen. As you touch and make your selection, it'll actually vibrate to let you know. It's really nice. Very bottom, you do have your keys here. You have to press in very firmly to get them to work. You have the call end button, the back button. You have your trackball that actually I don't really use ever. You have your menu button and your send button. Operates on the Android 2.1 operating system. And you have 3G web browsing from Cricket, which is actually pretty quick. Take a look here. It has the Google toolbar pre-installed. You can type in your selection, or you can actually use their voice feature, which I prefer to use the voice actually. Target.com. Really nice handy feature, especially when you're traveling. You don't want to get in a wreck trying to find a place. We'll take a look at the navigator that comes free with it as well. So there's the Target.com website. Take a look and see how fast it loads. Looks like it's going to the mobile site. So depending on the size of the website, it loads pretty quick. So I'm happy with the web browsing speed. A lot of fun apps. I like the Android Facebook app. Right there you can check the notifications. If you want to check in, it has the built-in GPS if you want to tell your friends you're at McDonald's or whatever. The news feed here. Take a look at all the status updates from your friends. Same deal with the Twitter. It's really easy to make tweets. I will take a look at the navigation now. I really like this. With Verizon, they made me pay $10 extra a month for their Verizon Navigator, and I didn't like it as well as this Google Navigator that they have built in. I really like this. So say I'm trying to look for the nearest gas station. I use the speaker. Gas station. Then I hit go. It'll send me to the nearest gas station. So the Speedy Mart's actually the nearest one.
Head north, then turn left.
Okay, so it has voice-activated step-by-step directions. Really, really like it. Here you have your update bar here. If anything's going, if you have voicemail, if you have any email feature works really well. The Outlook feature I don't like as well. It comes standard with the Mail app. There are other aftermarket ones I do like better. We'll hit the menu button. Exit. As far as texting, you do have unlimited texting with Cricket, unlimited calling. You can make calls to Canada, Alaska, and Hawaii as well, included with that. I've made a few calls to Canada. Okay, so I'll just pick somebody here. Instead of hitting the call button, we're just going to hit the text message button. And I'll show you the swipe feature. I'm going to put it in landscape mode here, because the QWERTY keyboard is a little bit bigger and it helps with my sausage fingers here. So this is the swipe feature. Oh, let's try that again. This is, oh, you can see with my sausage fingers I actually hit the wrong button here. This is a test. Okay, so pretty easy to use, even in landscape mode. If you have large fingers, sausage fingers, sometimes you'll hit the wrong keys. Usually it's pretty easy though. I really like that feature. I'm waiting for the voice activated feature where I can just say exactly what I want and I don't have to type. I'd love to see that feature. Video on here. YouTube works really well. Take a look here. And with YouTube, you can search with the voice command as well. We'll take a look at Double Dream Hands here. It's an awesome video if you want to learn some awesome dance moves to impress everybody with.
Start with your heads down. Now look up slowly. Bring your arms
Volume
up
control here.
and bring them down.
If you want it to be full screen, you would hit the HQ button for the high quality button. It takes a little bit longer to download that way. It just depends on if you want to use the full 3.5-inch screen. As far as call quality, I get a lot of questions regarding the call quality. I had Verizon prior to that, which was actually the best service in the Las Vegas area, I found. I lived in an area where it was very difficult to make any calls from my house, and Verizon was the only one where I could get clear reception. I was actually able to make calls with Cricket. The reception wasn't as good as Verizon, but I haven't found anything that is. But here in Henderson, where I live now, it has great reception. We can make a phone call here, and I'll just show you. Places I've traveled, I've had a pretty good reception. Traveled to California, Arizona, southern Utah, and it did say in on their coverage map that it was secondary service, and I may not get the greatest service, but it actually turned out to be a pretty good service. We'll call the movie theater here.
Entertainment Group's Regal Cinemas. Please choose from the following options. For the Red Rock 16 and Digital IMAX and Aliante Station 16 and Digital IMAX, press 1. For the Red Rock 16 and digital IMAX, press number 1. For the Aliante Station 16 plus digital IMAX, press number 2.
We'll hit the end button here. So you get the picture. The call quality is actually really good in this area. It will depend upon the phone, of course, and the area that you're in, but overall I've been pleasantly surprised and happy with Cricket service. I really like the phone, despite the battery not lasting very long. My wife absolutely loves her. She's always on the web surfing, using the Android shopping apps and the coupon apps. Really fun phone. There's a lot of fun games. It really keeps my 3-year-old occupied, which is a lifesaver sometimes. So overall, I'm really happy with the phone. Really like it. I definitely recommend it if you're looking to get into a phone where you don't have a contract and if you don't want to pay double the price. It's actually half the price of a comparable the comparable options with Verizon and AT&T. So I really like it. Thanks for watching my video.